I cannot believe, John, it's been 20 years that we have been a part of this show, WWE Tribute to the Troops. It all began back in 2003, Camp Victory in Baghdad, Iraq. And again, you brought this idea to the table to WWE to actually go overseas to have this event.
I was with Ron Simmons in Iraq, southern Iraq. Uday and Usay had just been killed, and I met the Sergeant Major Army Jack Tilley, who told me, he said, "Are you guys wrestling here?" And I said, "No." He said, "It would be great if you were." And that sentence right there was the impetus for everything that ended up becoming Tribute to the Troops.
And Strowman starts things off against LA Knight, who tries to bring the big man down. John, the thing is, it's been compared over the years, Tribute to the Troops, to the old USO shows that Bob Hope did back in World War II.
I grew up such a fan of Bob Hope going to all these war zones, and that was his idea that WWE had to do this. And as you know, Michael, we would go and wouldn't stay in the green zone. We would go, we'd live with the soldiers. We would train with the soldiers at the gym, eat with the soldiers at the mess hall. It was a true honor to be over there and see the soldiers around Christmas time when they wanted to see something from back home.
Yeah, bring a slice of Americana to the United States Armed Forces. But right now, LA Knight has the monster in trouble, John. He's brought the big man down to the mat.
Sometimes you just chop a big redwood down. You just got to keep chopping. And once you get him down, LA Knight needs to keep him there.
LA Knight driven out of the ring by Strowman, looking to regroup. Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters. 335 pounds. And LA Knight hanging up at the top rope, but it's been LA Knight so far. And again, the leg injury to Strowman could be a factor in the match.
Even as big as Braun Strowman is, and he's legitimately one of the strongest men in the world, you take out the base. LA Knight has got a terrific strategy here. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but it's the right strategy.
Now Strowman trying to build some momentum. Knight whipped across the ring. Strowman telegraphed it. The veteran Knight took advantage. Went down to the knee again, but he missed, and Strowman delivers an elbow to the chest. And Braun Strowman has had enough.
Uh-oh.
Strowman the size of a tank.
What a huge mountain of a man. Oh, my God.
LA Knight is up and down with a monster slam.
Water that man. He was just planted.
Strowman with the win. What a monster bomb.
Count to 50.